would you recommend other students to do a placement and why? Or would you not?
This is a hard question because for me it depends on the circumstances. Like straight off the bat, I'm like, yes, I do recommend it. Like I got so much out of it, but it just depends what stage of life you're in. Like if you know that you want to graduate as quickly as possible and apply for that job that you've always been dreaming about, and if that's right for you, then do that. But especially if you're someone like me who's a little bit unsure what you want to do, I would definitely say take that year out and just have that space to breathe and learn what you enjoy or don't enjoy. And even if you are somebody who has that like dream job in mind, imagine if you take the year out and you actually find something that you're even more passionate about. There's nothing to lose. I think a lot of people, they just want to graduate as soon as possible, and they feel like they're just adding another year onto their degree when they just want to run out of university as soon as possible. But actually you're not adding a year onto your degree, because it feels very separate. It feels like you're just taking that year out. Well, you're taking that year out just to work. It
Yeah,
feels
yeah.
very separate to university. So actually, at the end of that question, I would recommend it to everyone really, because there's
You
nothing to
would.
lose. Especially in
Yeah.
the application process, you don't even know if you're gonna get accepted to one, so just apply and see what happens.
So, can you share any tips or advice for other students considering a placement opportunity?
At the end of the day, there's nothing to lose. Whether you do or do not do a placement, I think that everyone has the ability. You're still going to be successful at the end. The fact that you get your degree, and as long as you put all the effort in, you're going to be okay in the end. But I would say consider it, because if you do end up getting accepted to one of these placements, you're going to come out at the other end having learned something. At least one thing, probably hundreds of things, to be honest.
Exactly.
Um,
Yeah.
and then if you're at the stage where you know that you do want to do a placement, my advice would be to also keep your options open. If you know what kind of sector you want to be in, it's good to apply to those, but also maybe apply to something else that maybe sparks your interest but you're not sure about. Just apply and see what happens. Um, if you're unsure to move out of your family home, don't just apply to opportunities that are close to home. Apply to things that are far away, because at the end of the day, once you have your options and you've got accepted to maybe a few of these places, you can weigh up the pros and cons of each, and you might land a job that you never thought you would have. Like you might not be close to home as you wanted to. You might not, well, for example, for me, you might not have the salary that you expected to, but it could end up being a very good opportunity that you take for that whole year.